So yeah. Had to go AFK for a second there. As I did miss the solo kill at T-Wit, or not solo kill, but I guess the gank. T-Wit's gonna go down here. To Paul. And he's gonna look to invade, which I think is good. It's a good play. Hopefully he checks the wolves. He should check the wolves. Okay. That's unfortunate. I mean, but he had no reason to think that they would be up because this was down. So that was probably his reasoning. Nice flash by Peter. Nice everything. Everybody did everything they needed to do right there. It was a good roam for the extra damage. Great hook by Gray. Peter with the flash engage with the fear. Y'all don't know too much about Peter Warwick, bro. It's actually kind of the truth. I saw him cancel a Mordekaiser ultimate with his ultimate once. Or with his fear. Sorry, it was actually with his fear. He timed it to interrupt the Mord ult, and it was ridiculous. Very good outplay. But right now, both teams are even. And I mean, in theory, Gangplank wins this matchup. But Nando, ooh, kind of popping that ghost. Might get some auto attacks in. He'll kill. Wow. Let's go, Nando. Getting the solo kill. That's that's what most Dariuses do. But in theory, GP wins the matchup. It's just that you have to really respect Darius's Q range. And I mean, probably try to rush boots too as fast as possible. Maybe like swiftness boots even. Or I guess ninja tabbing. Plated steel caps. Bot lane, quite ahead with CS is the set. And I mean, Coleman just kind of scrapping with Paul. Just has fleet. Definitely think that red team wins this, especially once Paul hits 6, which is what he's probably trying to do off of this. Yep. That's really good control from Coleman. Oh, does he get it? Oh my gosh. This is a good steal. That's some Paul shit. But I mean it in a good way. Just like stuck to the objective and was going to commit to the steal even after Coleman pressured it. So I think both players played that right. Okay, nice pressure. Oh. Okay, this is rough. This is kind of scary. I think he gets out. Ooh, no, wait. He's doing a lot of damage. The stun? Then you turn around. The gameplay goal. He's in a lot of trouble, gents. And he gets out. Yeah, I think Pat played that pretty well. But so did the other players. Coleman going that Verdant. And I mean, Nando in a pretty good position up here. He was starting to farm it out. I like him playing the GP, just because it's, kind of fits his. He likes to play that Gnar, which is kind of like a lane bully. I think it's good to learn how to play strong laners. It definitely teaches you a lot about the game. Whoa. solo kill Gray when there were 3 people down here. Holy moly. Killer. A straight killer. So, I mean, Tira not going to be collecting any souls, but already has 33. This is kind of why I don't enjoy. That's what I was talking about earlier. Like, if the Caitlyn is behind against this setup, it's really bad because Caitlyn should have pretty much the ability to do whatever she wants against this type of matchup. And so CS shouldn't be too much of a problem, but because they've actually outfarmed it, it means that they've been scaling better because of all of the souls feeding into Tira. But, you know, it shouldn't really be that punishing, but that's just kind of the nature of Senna as a character. I think, which is one of the reasons why she's not really good for the game, if she's doing the feasting, or the fasting Senna. In my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it just skews the gold favor in terms of like power levels in the hands of the Senna team. And there's so many comps you can build around it, but maybe it's good. I don't know. Probably my personal bias. I'm glad I tuned back into this game. This is kind of hype. Okay. You're going to get this pressure. It's going to go down. And they're going to look to threaten Dragon, which I think they have the tools to, although Coleman needs to not take much damage here. But he risks it for the biscuit, and he gets it. But he's out of biscuits. Okay, whoa, okay, wow. The excellent ult on the Tira for the immediate kill of Peter. Alright, he's going back with Corral. Paul's going to kill Caitlyn. It's a nice fear. Nicely played fight from Peter overall. He flashes out. I mean, honestly, he couldn't have played the fight any better. And Collins engaged there, which just clip it. Actually, let's just watch it. Oh my gosh, dude. And yeah, I think Peter plays this just about as perfectly as you can. And I think that Gray played pretty well there. The Cassin is just not quite big enough to where you can kind of get into crazy fights like that, but it really just came down to like an amazing engage by Colin. I think that's something that's crazy about League, is that at some point you have to just accept that somebody did something good, even if it tilts you, which I'm so familiar with. Dude, Paul's 4-1 though. Honestly, I didn't even really pay attention to how many kills he has, so he's having a great game too. Both junglers doing really well. But Paul has more money, for sure. And I guess he's going for the blue cane. He's ready to become it, but he hasn't gone back and done it. He should go ahead and do that ASAP. We're gonna get the pressure on the Coleman. Is he gonna flash for the ult? Or is Senna just gonna... Wow. Okay. That was close. It was close, but it was a good sidestep by Paul. So blue side. How did blue side win this? It's pretty much on the Kassadin at this point. Kassadin and the GP, I guess. you know, eventually the GP will outscale the Darius and just kind of start poking down this lane. Caitlyn is going to really struggle, I feel like, against this team comp because she can get pressured from the range of Anivia. She can get dove in by this guy. Eventually this guy just outranges her. And yeah. Ever played ADC against Kayn or Darius? It's going to be tough. Like, Caitlyn definitely has the range to do it. And I feel like she needs the damage from Kraken Slayer. But she needs Gale Force too. So, I don't know. Ooh, engaged by Colin. And yeah, Paul's there too. It's just over with. Nice Kayn by Paul. Got his blue upgrade. Has the tier. I do think Paul typically feels the most threatening to me when he's in the jungle. To be honest. Okay. Probably gonna just like kill Coleman. Okay, almost not. Ooh. The shutdown for the Caitlyn. Nice. By Dakota. With the snipe. Big money. Nanda could definitely solo kill here if he auto attacks a little more. Yeah. Forces the flash. Yeah, something that's worth practicing a little bit or thinking about when playing these top laners like bruisers and stuff is that you can cancel the in lag on the animation of your auto attack by right clicking right afterwards. And if you do it right afterwards, like really close to you, it's very, very strong because it cuts your attack time really down. And you're doing it. Nando's actually started doing it right there pretty well. So he knows what he's doing. Just gets a little hectic in fights. And so that shutdown is going to help Caitlyn get back into position pretty well, I think. If she just keeps trying to farm. Okay, there you go. And they're big time here. Gonna just they can dive it pretty easily actually. Ooh, and Gray's kind of trying to sniff it out, but it was just way more than she wanted to deal with. No trap. Definitely want to set up some traps somewhere. Oh, he's maxing E second. Yeah, definitely want to max trap second just because they're so, like, it's just pivotal to the kit.
Red team has slain the dragon.
I mean, I actually think that Caitlyn is decent against this team if she is able to set up traps and play around that and create like a perimeter for them, I guess. But it's gonna take her at least probably like 3 items to get online at this point. Yeah, Kraken Slayer is kind of like the 2-item spike, but you're a lot less maneuverable. Gale Force, in my opinion, it takes longer to get to where you're more relevant. Oh, the execute is nice. Oh, that's a nice hook. Where's the trap? Okay. Getting chased down by the Kayn. Peter's getting out. That's a nice fear. Oh, Paul goes back in. This is kind of crazy. Whoa, dude. And the support gets the shutdown, but nobody on blue side dies. That was kind of wild. Coleman coming in with the damage. I think they need to just kind of play it safe here. He has ult still, but yeah. Dude, Set is level 11. Holy moly. And about 50 CS up on Caitlyn. Um, yeah, I feel like Caitlyn should theoretically dumpster set in lane. But, I mean, it's like one of Colin's best champions, and you know, Senna is so useful for any lane. But I mean, I think the farm differentials are really one of the biggest things that sets the teams apart, other than Paul's gold differential. Well, they're fairly similar, I guess. And Nando, level 13 though. Tied with Pat for the highest level in the game. I think he's played pretty smart this game. Just like to maybe see him try to impact other parts of the map, like right here. Hopefully he's heading that direction. Colin has to... Ooh, nice poke combo. Doesn't quite get it though. Here comes Paul. Okay, he's going on a Coleman. Coleman's bringing him back. He's able to get out. Ooh, a massive pull. There's some more flashes. And yeah, red team kind of bullied him right there. Coleman says BS. I'm not a flow, okay. I miss RuneScape. Those are the days. Oh wow. Okay. Steal. They're just gonna get the Baron. And Paul's just gonna go on Coleman. But he's just gonna get out because he's casting him. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really tough for blue side to win. Their damage output is just kind of low right now until the Kassadin gets a little bigger. And I guess ideally level 16, of course. But, I mean, the good news is that he can shred Tira and really shred the Kayn as well right now. Actually, their whole team is pretty easy for him to kill, other than Darius. I don't know. Peter is that dragon is the third dragon. It's gonna be Ocean Soul too, so I mean, I don't think that if this team with this lineup gets Ocean Soul, there's any way to win. I mean, I think the game would just be over. So they're definitely gonna have to fight for that next one. Alright, let's go back, let's go back. Sorry, I was doing something in real life. Okay, Colin's engaging, but a lot of them are there. Nando's fighting, Colin's getting kind of low. Paul's going on the AD carry, he's getting slapped. I guess no lantern. Nice kill. The ult. Doesn't even need it. Just dances on him. Okay, okay. He gets knocked back. It's slowed, but surely they're gonna die then, huh? Yeah, wow. Man, excellent play from Paul, honestly, on the Kayn. I thought his movement was really good there. Basically just invaded all of them at once. Just kind of danced on him a little bit. That was nice. Kayn's definitely the type of champion that can get away with some plays like that. And I mean, really their team is not great against Kayn. I think the rest is decent. And, you know, Warwick's not the worst, I guess, but he can just evade the Warwick so easily. Kayn's pretty strong. Everfrost, is he going for Cosmic Drive? He's going for Lich Bane. I feel like Cosmic Drive would be really good. Help you kite out these guys a little better. Dragon's coming up. So Coleman been kind of stuck where he is level-wise for a little while. Because the map's just so highly in red team's favor right now. He's getting a chance to farm up. And I mean, to me it looks like the game is probably over. But I mean, Kayn is a squishy champion, so even though Paul's way ahead on this guy, he can still throw it away. It's really the Sim that's gonna start to become inevitable, though.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Gonna have to go back again. Got spaced out because I am so tired.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay. A poke from Bach. Just Pat immediately going on Coleman and just absolutely deletes him. Slows the Caitlyn, gets hooked. Nothing happens. Yeah, Paul is just he's just Machete is taking over, dude. Taking over the match. And how do they deal with this Kayn right now? It's completely reliant on the Caitlyn, really. The Caitlyn has to be poking the Kayn. But obviously, it's scary to poke at the Kayn because he can just come kill you. But like, you have to poke at him. Gotta use them right clicks to at least maintain some kind of advantage, especially when you have Gale Force and not the Kraken Slayer. So like once you get, okay, still stuck on 1.5 items. All right. So once you get at least 2 or 3 items, you'll get. They're both test brushing. This is crazy. Oh, Leah Nivea stun into the engage, and it's over. This game is donezo, man. Wow. Honestly, I think everybody did pretty well on red team, but Paul played exceptionally well, along with Colin in this particular engage was like really insane. It was frontlining a lot of the game for his team too, so well done by Colin. Paul had some really flashy highlight worthy moves though down here. It's nice. GG's.